We've had 2 Ofsted inspections in the last 10 months, and both those inspections have revealed that EduPrint has a very positive effect on learning in the classroom and outside of the classroom. So for us, it's a real asset to have a facility like this in the school.
We were very proud of our initial Ofsted results. Outstanding it was fantastic results. We were very proud of that. We were somewhat surprised a few months later when they elected to come back and focus on the specialism of business and enterprise. Having said that, I love and welcome the opportunity to talk about what we do and our plans for the future. And certainly it allowed us to go into far greater detail than we actually were able to do in the original plan. And certainly it was wonderful to talk to the inspector, an inspector who had a history in business, and talk about what we were trying to do with regard to equipping our pupils with skills that had value in the workplace. And that's what EduPrint does. It actually nails all these skills that really have value. It is important to come away with academic qualifications, but you need to have the skills to use them, and that's what employers want.
We're fairly confident as a school that the sort of delivery that we have in the area of business is very firmly established and now quite mature. Obviously this facility, we've been associated with EduPrint now for the best part of 3 years, and we feel that we have learnt how to create real sound opportunities for youngsters using this sort of equipment.
Our plan is that every single pupil at King's School will leave at the end of year 11 with a qualification in enterprise. So this year we're piloting a BTEC qualification, which we can operate at 3 different levels. An equivalent to an A level basically for the more capable students, down to 2 GCSEs for the average student, and even for the students that find education more challenging, they should still be able to walk out of King's School with a BTEC equivalent to a B grade. That's does wonderful things for a pupil's self-esteem and confidence. And the great thing about this one is that they achieve these qualifications by just operating their own business. It's fun, it's exciting. Here they get to keep the money, which actually they can then use for whatever they want to do. And basically they've learned tremendous skills which are directly applicable in real life and valued by real industrial customers and such like outside in the real world.
We've been able to use the EduPrint system to underpin an awful lot of learning that goes on within each of the many enterprise companies we run within the school. So you constantly hear in the papers about shortfalls in terms of employability skills. I think it's allowed us to move some of those companies into very much a real world situation where they can develop the sort of skills that future employers are looking for.
The social enterprise element of what we're trying to do here is really very, very important. What we try to do is to give the pupils opportunities to do things for the wider community. I give examples. This year's school calendar. Traditionally, we've always generated that and the profits have gone into the children's pocket. This year, we talked a little bit about a local group who perhaps needed some help, and the Year 9s decided that it would be a great idea to raise money for the Macmillan Trust. So this year, they actually developed a calendar and designed it for people who wanted to support the Macmillan Trust. All the profits from that will go into the charity.
When you look in this school, we have business at the very core of what we deliver, being a B&E specialist school. I think EduPrint provides us with a very firm foundation in order to put some of the skills into practice that they learn in the classroom. This lunchtime is very much evidence for that. The youngsters are fitting in their commitments to their company in their own time whilst eating their sandwiches at the same time. So the fact that it provides them with a high quality product to sell to the community means that they engage in this sort of independent learning as far as the key skills are concerned. It opens up a whole creative avenue for youngsters and for staff and for members of the community as well. We have requests for new products probably constantly from members of the companies that we have in school as well as outside customers. So we're always trying to find new ways of moving the product further forward.
Without EduPrint, we could not have achieved what we have done, and will not. And we need that also for the future because we've barely started yet.